Good afternoon and welcome to the Windsor Star's Net News at Noon. I'm Craig Pearson with Don MacArthur, bringing you the best from the paper and the web. A public viewing is underway for legendary Detroit Tigers broadcaster Ernie Harwell, who died this week of cancer. Thousands are expected to attend from both sides of the Detroit River. The Star's Don LaJoie is there right now, and we'll have a photo gallery for you online.
Yeah, and it is commuter chaos out on Walker Road by the big box stores, folks. You can read all about it in Chris Thompson's story today on the front page. Quote of the day, I love it. You're getting detours on your detours now. And a great picture by Jay Crick shows all the chaos. Make sure as well you check out our interactive Google map. We got it down in our editor's picks. It shows all the traffic, construction, and there's plenty of pylons out there all across the city.
Windsor, it turns out, has the second most expensive police force per capita among large Ontario cities. We spend $316 annually per residence, and that's behind only Toronto at $348.
Okay, folks, and we're going to show you a picture now. Shh, be very quiet. Chrysler doesn't want you to see this Jeep. Jay Crick, who was a superstar yesterday, out and about, stumbled upon this in the Chichero Club parking lot. They were showing it to dealers and whatnot, and they sort of shoo-shooed him away. But pro that he is, he took the picture. Have a look, share it with your friends. It's the 2011 Jeep Cherokee.
Hey, and it's official now. Bob Buchner and the rest of the Spitfires coaching staff have admitted publicly that they in fact purposely did not shake the hand of the Barrie Colts coach.
Yeah, that's a pretty bold statement to make, particularly after you sweep a team. And apparently it had to do, he called it actually in our paper, the move that they did to take Reichel's kid in the draft. The Colts took Reichel's kid. It was reprehensible and immoral. Another word he used as well, which is pretty strong language. Anyway, who knows? That's our poll question of the day. We're asking you folks what you think about it. And so far, more than 68% of you say Buchner and the rest of the coaching staff that they should have shaken hands with the Colts.
All right, and speaking of hockey, we got something going on?
Yeah, speaking of hockey, exactly. Tonight, do or die for the Red Wings, taking on the San Jose Sharks. Only two teams in NHL history have come back from a 3-0 deficit. That would be the 75 Islanders and the 42 Leafs. But Chris Draper is trying to rally the troops by pointing actually to the Windsor Spitfires, who rallied, of course, from that 3-0 deficit to the Kitchener Rangers en route to that sweep of the Colts for the OHL final.
So good entertainment tonight. Good entertainment coming up in the weekend. As a matter of fact, what's happening a lot lately is Hollywood is turning comic books into movies. Iron Man 2 is the latest. Anyway, to talk about that, we have Windsor's resident expert, Shawn Cousineau, owner of Rogues Gallery Comics. Shawn, come on right up here. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, fellas.
Yeah. So I see you've got some stuff here.
I do. I have a little bit of everything, actually.
Okay.
Of course, we have Iron Man 2 coming up.
Right. Iron Man 2 is the one that starts. You got a midnight special advance midnight screening tonight.
Absolutely.
At the
Palace Cinema at 12:01 a.m. We're going to get a sneak peek of the film. We'll probably sell out again for this one. We've sold out the last 3 we've done.
I guess the question I have, why do you think Hollywood is making so many movies these days out of comic books?
Honestly, because Hollywood's lazy. Because if you look inside of this, they already have their shots made up for them. It's a storyboard already.
With the script.
With the script. So really, they already have a fan base already built in.
Right.
And they've got their shots made up for them. Movies like 300 and Sin City were almost frame for frame from the comic book.
Wow.
So it's just a medium that has been untapped to this point.
What's your favorite comic book?
What's my favorite superhero movie is Iron Man. My favorite supervillain movie has got to be Batman. What was it? Returns.
Oh, with
Heath Ledger. He was amazing.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah.
But I call that a supervillain movie, not a superhero movie.
Because he was sort of the main character in a way.
Absolutely, and we've got a ton of new comic book movies coming up. Scott Pilgrim, Thor, Captain America right around the corner. Down the road, New Avengers.
Hey, this one you got The Walking Dead. This is going to be a TV show. So it's really changing.
Well as where is Human Target? That's a TV show right now on Fox.
Really?
It's good. It's my new favorite guilty pleasure. And Scott Pilgrim, written by a Canadian, takes place all in Toronto. About a boy who falls in love and has to battle her evil 7 exes.
Is one of them a girl? You guys were telling me.
Yeah, absolutely. She kicks
pretty
his
racy
butt.
stuff.
She does kick his butt.
Okay. Yeah, I got a story coming out in Friday's paper all about comic books being turned into movies. And I found out that one of the creators of Superman was actually Canadian born.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Siegel or Schuster?
I think
one of the two.
Schuster, yes. But anyway.
That's right. They do the Schuster Awards in Canada every year for comic books.
So tell me a little bit about why.
Don't you guys think it's funny that the character that's set for truth, justice, and the American way was created by a Canadian?
I do find it.
A little humorous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Basketball too. Didn't we invent basketball? But
We
I
sure did.
digress.
Yeah,
No,
we
but-
invented it in Massachusetts, so it's kind of.
All right. But listen, what would you say is the appeal of graphic novels? And what is a graphic novel?
Well,
What's
a graphic
novel?
novel, okay, a trade paperback is a collected edition of many different comic books
Okay.
together. A graphic novel is one story together, like this was put out as a graphic novel. Today, in today's, we have many women reading comic books. We have kids reading comic books. We have senior citizens reading comic books. It's not something you hide like I did behind my Playboys as a small child. I read comic books because my friends would have teased me otherwise.
Right.
They absolutely would have.
But obviously, it's not just about Casper the Ghost anymore. I mean, we're talking about a wide range of genres, a
Absolutely.
wide range of topics. I mean, Mouse, a graphic novel from 1986, won the Pulitzer Prize.
It sure did.
And that was about the Holocaust. So obviously, there's quite a range.
Absolutely.
of topics.
Persepolis also won a bunch of awards done by. Was made into a cartoon that was great. In fact, a lot of these books are made into cartoon straight to video these days as well. It's just a medium that has blown up globally in television and in movies, and it's an exciting time to be a geek.
All right.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot, Shawn.
Thanks,
So,
fellas.
folks, thanks for joining us. Remember, that's Rogues Gallery right downtown, right by the bus station. Make sure you check it out. And the midnight screening tonight
Tonight.
of Iron Man, check that out too. Okay, folks, thank you very much. Online and on your porch, we're the Windsor Star.